Khloe Kardashian and Kim Kardashian are getting slammed right now for their Halloween costumes. They dressed up as Bratz dolls, but the real problem is they're blacker than Obama in the photos, unironically. And they've been doing this for years. They've been accused of blackfishing for years, more so capitalizing on being racially ambiguous. And if you want a definition of blackfishing, it's not the same thing as blackface. It's blackface with plausible deniability. Ariana Grande has also been accused of doing it. Kylie Jenner has been accused of doing it. You kind of gradually spray tan more and more to the extremes so no one notices, and then eventually you'll get the before and after comparisons, and the people defending it are like, oh no, they just tan easily.
Here's the
but like,
here's
if you look at these photos, I'm not trying to be offended by this. I don't feel any type of way about this, but they obviously don't look how they looked 10 years ago. Right? They have Middle Eastern heritage, but they're also like half white. And, they don't look like that.
We got a $20
naturally.
super chat here from Mikey. Says, watching these videos reminds me why I quit dating for the last 3 years. It's not that bad, but it's not far off with some of these girls. I would caution you to be wary of the way in which internet videos are designed to demoralize you and take you out of the real world.
Get back out there, champ.
No, I'm just saying that anytime you feel yourself falling prey to something like that, remember that the internet is fake and not the real
it's
world.
that and the blacklist for first dates that came out that really has men being like, I just want to check out completely. But
these are not
I discourage you from doing that because it's just the internet at the end of the day.
Not an accurate representation of reality.
Right. But if you look at those photos, I'm sorry, I wouldn't have even recognized that person as Khloe Kardashian to begin with. And I definitely would have assumed that this person is black. And on top of that, they're not just wearing the normal lip injections that they usually have. They put on latex fake lips to make their lips bigger, like Bratz dolls, and recorded themselves pulling them off and comparing them to labia. It was disgusting. There's the photo of them taken off. They were like using them to make them talk. It was disgusting. And they said, guys, this isn't just a Halloween thing. We do this every day when we put on our glam. We wear latex lips. But it's just, it's kind of, I don't see this as like an intentional thing to offend people, but they just don't have anyone that tells them, hey, maybe this isn't a good idea.
They've been doing this like their whole career. Like,
yeah, it changes with, I think, the type of men they want to attract too, because for a long time the Kardashians were mostly dating black men, and then they suddenly switched up and started dating white men. Kim was with Pete Davidson, and Kourtney's with Travis Barker, and Khloe broke up with her husband. But then they started like getting their BBLs reversed, dissolving their lip fillers and their face fillers.
they're slowly going back to being Caucasian
slowly going back,
women.
and they are accused of bringing back heroin chic when really they just don't look like queen ants anymore. But they are pretty much just human Frankensteins that can do anything to their bodies. They can remove and place back on any body parts that they want each week on a weekly basis to keep everyone on their toes for what's in trending right now.
Yeah, Kim Kardashian made like the hip padding popular, right?
Yeah.
That was her.
Which is weird because that's something that drag queens do. These people in the picture don't even resemble women.
I could not tell that was Kim Kardashian in the middle in the pink.
Yeah.
Like in that one photo.
And honestly, I wouldn't have thought they were Bratz dolls either, because Bratz dolls didn't look like that. The funny thing is Bratz dolls actually were diverse before the big push for diversity was even a big thing in culture.
Right. Yeah.
So if they're trying to dress up as Khloe, your skin tone is not matching up, because Khloe was the white Bratz doll.
Yeah, she's like, dude, Khloe is the same skin tone as Kim.
Yeah.
which is insane because normally Khloe, I mean, she has green eyes, she has like lighter hair, she's very white compared to the other sisters. So the fact that her and Kim are at the same level when Kim has always been like her and Kourtney are like the more Armenian looking ones is kind of mind-boggling.
Well, little do all of these people know that Khloe Kardashian is allegedly O.J. Simpson's child.
She's just stopped
So
hiding it. Yeah.
maybe if she's half black, she gets a pass. But Kim, she's still on watch. She's still treading thin ice. So here are some of the comments. The way I literally couldn't recognize Khloe until I realized she was the one who posted it. It's giving Little Mix, not Bratz. Why does everyone look the same? No one in this friend group has their own identity. Khloe knows damn well that's not a Bratz doll. Just wanted to see what she would look like if she were black. Is Khloe Kardashian black? I thought she was white. Genuinely confused. Khloe Kardashian goes as a black girl for Halloween. Is this blackface? It's just weird, right?
Halloween they get a pass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are they gonna get away with
this?
this?
Grandfathered into the plan because they did it before.
Yeah.
They've been cashing out on looking racially ambiguous for a long time.
But that's the
Right.
thing
If you
in
look at
Hollywood.
old pictures of Kim, she looked so much better when she wasn't covered in spray tan, when she didn't have all of the fillers in her face, and
Totally
she just
agree.
looked like a Mediterranean princess. She looked like
Yep.
Jasmine. And then they ruined that by trying to look like this weird, like, mystery meat blow-up doll,
Yep.
right?
And Khloe resisted for so long, and then in the last like I want to say five or so years,
She
she's
bent to the
fully
pressure.
fully given in. Like,
I
leading the
remember there
way.
was that one picture she posted of herself is so heavily face-tuned that nobody recognized her. You could say that. I'm not exaggerating. That did not look like her. And every photo she posts now, it looks like a different person.
Yeah. But the racially ambiguous look is almost like the it's not the exception anymore. It's the rule in a lot of Hollywood.
It's the Nat Geo beauty trend.
Yeah.
You look like what the human race is going to look like in 2050.
Yeah.
I mean, they know what appeals to a mass consumer
So what
audience.
separates this from blackface?
Well, obviously there's a difference with the historical context,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And I'm not someone who's even like, you know, I criticize the hypocrisy. So when Justin Trudeau is out here virtue signaling, but he has pictures of him in the past wearing blackface and culturally appropriating all the time, then the hypocrisy is what we're calling out. But obviously with the historical context, they're not doing a minstrel show here. But why is it the trend to simply be not white now?
There's a $20 super chat here from the Manic Mustache. Says, "Hey gang, these dating videos make me so happy I'm married. Get your," I think he means bread, Brett. And why aren't
Head?
you ladies? Yeah, but I'm assuming he doesn't mean that.
Yeah, I hope not.
And why aren't you ladies making bread? I don't know if he's talking about real bread or money bread.
Hey,
It's
rising.
It's a
right
racially
now.
ambiguous
We had some
bread.
time.
does this count as making bread?
This is making bread.
Well, good for you. Glad you don't have to go through the hell that
Maybe
is
that's what it
modern
is.
dating.
Yeah.
Maybe that's, I mean, it really does feel like a lot of those questions end up being, or a lot of those videos just end up being designed to demoralize people and for the sake of view counts and monetization.
Yeah, that's most of Twitter these days. But it's weird when we're constantly told that the beauty standard of today is Eurocentric and that women are made, like non-white women are made to feel like they're lesser than white women because they don't fit that beauty standard, when that hasn't been the beauty standard for at least 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, think about the 2000s and the 90s. There were these like leggy blondes, and now Margot Robbie gets dragged for being mid when she plays literally Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Growing up, I remember like Pam Anderson and like, like typically European looking women, blonde hair, blue eyes was like considered the most beautiful. And it does seem like all of a sudden it's flipped completely over to like that's considered mid and average and basic now, and you have to like make yourself look like a real life Bratz doll in order to be considered attractive. It's not even like it went to the other side. It's like it's gone to a whole other extreme that's not even like, it's like a conglomeration of different races.
It's like what they call bimboism.
Yeah.
So that's what they're engaging in here. Because they don't look like women. They look like plastic.
Nobody looks like that, but then everyone online looks like that somehow. Everyone on the internet and on TikTok, they have the lips, the hair, the makeup, the fake eyebrows. But I don't see anyone who looks like that in real life.
You're also seeing them through intense filters. Plastic surgery, the rise of plastic surgery becoming more affordable for certain people is also playing a role in this, I think.
Ariana Grande has changed race like 5 times. She has been perceived as every race. She's like trying to look a little bit like Asian fishing now. But in the past, she was so spray tan just like this that she looked almost like she was black.
Yeah.
And everyone said, oh no, she's Italian. Like, that only goes so far.
There
She's been white, Hispanic, like black.
Yeah.
Now she's Asian.
There was the age of Snooki and that spray tan.
The Guidos.
Which was
the
even,
Guidettes.
which was even darker at that time, right?
Yeah. But at least at that time, I don't think they were intending to come off as a different race.
Yeah.
It was just like super orange spray tans were in at the time.
Yeah. Still is in Britain.
On the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, Margot Robbie is getting heat right now for her Halloween costume because it broke the SAG-AFTRA guideline of not dressing up as struck characters. She was V from V for Vendetta, and I don't know why she chose this costume in general, but...
Right, very random.
I mean,
does anybody know why?
That's her prerogative, I guess.
Is that really her? Like, okay, I'm just the
maybe the mask is so that she can send out a double to attend Halloween
like,
parties
seriously, 'cause
for
that
her.
doesn't look like her
Maybe
neck.
she got some work done and was like, this is the perfect costume to cover it up and I can still go
My
out on
nose job is
Halloween.
healing. Let me just cover all of this up. Or she's literally sending out a double for her to make appearances.
Must be nice.
Could be, because we were saying before the show, this is like surprisingly based of Margot Robbie to do.
I don't think she has strong feelings on what V's. But I was funny because I was looking at. I have a poster of V for Vendetta in my room, and it says like on the poster it says "Freedom Forever." I don't think Margot Robbie goes out every day and howls to the moon "Freedom
Barbie.
Forever." I don't.
No, I don't.
That would be cool, though.
I don't either, but I'm just curious. Like, it's that movie's how old now?
Yep. They're saying it's Guy Fawkes. Yes, it's Guy Fawkes, but she's not going as Guy Fawkes. It's a Guy Fawkes mask, but she's with the hair. She's going as V for Vendetta.
Right.
Yeah.
And most offensive of all, Lil Nas X decided it would be a good idea to dress up as a used tampon this year, along with a paper mache vagina that he, I presume, inserts himself into. And this, it's just disgusting and not even creative.
Just why? I will say
There?
the video is hilarious. He's like trying to look
It's
cute.
disgustingly creative, the work
It's
that went
not
into
creative.
making it, but it's just gross. And it's
He just
not,
thought, how can I offend as many people as possible? Or how can I be just as disgusting as possible? Like with the blood in the shoes. Or in the past when he put out that music video of him as a pregnant woman. He seems to have this sick fascination with women's bodies, like with women's anatomy, despite being a gay man. And that prompted some of these comments. Gay men often think they can get a pass without realizing they can be equally misogynistic. It's not up to cis men to make light of things like this. Another one said, as a woman, I feel disrespected by his actions. Lil Nas X canceled forever. As someone who has a vagina, this is not it. Lil Nas X dressing up as a bloody tampon is the most annoying thing I've seen tonight. He does nothing except romanticize things that give women pain. Okay, I mean, if your tampon is causing you pain, contact a doctor, please. Contact O.J. Simpson. He's a gynecologist, I heard.
Are there men that do, like, I remember seeing the stuff about, like, women that do, like, period blood art.
That's like 2014
would Lil
SJW stuff.
Nas X do period blood art?
Oh, absolutely.
If he had any.
I mean, he lap danced on the devil, so
That is true.
wouldn't put it past him.
With the string and all, by the way.
Yep.
He's dragging the string around on the sidewalk
so much detail.
with stripper heels on. But it's just like, why?
And that looks like a cheaply made costume. It's like, are you not Lil Nas X? Like, you couldn't.
You
come
have
up with
the
something
funds.
a little more.
Look at what P.
glamorous.
Diddy.
At least deck it
Yeah.
out in rubies.
Yeah, P. Diddy put so much effort into his costume, and then we have
He
this.
showed up.
Yeah. He should have worn his shoes with the blood in them instead of the heels.
Yeah, missed opportunity.
Wasn't that fake anyway?
promo.
Like there wasn't
No, there was-
actually blood in
There
them.
was. There
Whose
was.
blood was the question?
His blood.
His blood?
Yep.
That's a lot of blood.
No, it's like pinpricks and then it's like mixed.
They
and
put
then,
it in paint or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, it's and then
Okay.
it's yeah. Long. That was like what 5 years.
He's gonna
4
give
years
somebody
ago.
AIDS.
So yeah, a little weird. Doesn't offend
Little.
me, but it just it says more, I suppose, about his mindset.
What is his
Like,
mindset?
where his mindset is at right now. Like I said, being shocking, what he thinks is shocking.
Is it edgy and we're all just boomers?
He thinks it's edgy. Is it edgy? I don't know. I don't think it's edgy.
Yeah. It's
He's
not edgy.
always come off as so try hard, trying to be an edgelord on the internet, and it never lands.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know what this is supposed
There's
to
nothing
convey.
more cringe than like trying way too hard to be edgy. In my opinion. Like
I don't know. I just think a lot of gay men are like really obsessed with, obsessed with demeaning women for some reason because they feel that they're in competition with them. I said that the same like Troye Sivan topic where he was in drag in that music video. They just feel this like fantasy that they're in competition with women. They have this fantasy of stealing a man from a real woman
yeah.
to prove their worth and get validation. It's a very weird,
It is.
Dynamic.
It's something that I never noticed or thought about.
but I'm
until
sorry, you're never going to be a woman.
Seeing this. Yeah.
No matter how many times you edit yourself to have a pregnant belly.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.